Hello, my name is Kenzie. I am getting ready to head into my second year of teaching, third grade. I am heading into school today to work on a few things. I am hoping to get started on organizing my classroom library. Last year I didn't really have a big system. I had, fiction and nonfiction separated in some series together, but I really didn't have a great cohesive flow, so I'm wanting to kind of start on that today. I'm also going to be working on a binder that is going to have a list of all of my classroom books, and that way the students can find what they need more easily. So those are a couple things I want to work on today. So I will check in with you guys once I get to school. See you there. I'm ready to head in. This is my my mask. It was made by a friend of mine and I just love it. I think it's super cute. So got this guy on and I'm ready to head in. I'm really excited because I got this a few weeks back and I'm going to put it together. You really can't tell what it is right now, but it's kind of like a mini rack, hanging rack. There is a teacher I follow on Instagram and she has laminated all of her Scholastic news and her kids can just pull them off the rack here and go read them. And I love Scholastic news and my kids really enjoy it too. So I will, if I can find her Instagram handle, I'll put it down below, but I'm going to put this together and I'm really excited. Myself, it's all put together. I just need to get my Scholastic news laminated and then some hooks and hang these up there. But I'm so excited for this to be put to use for my kiddos. It's from Really Good Stuff online, so you can check it out there if you are interested in purchasing. I got it without you can buy it with the hanging pockets or without, and I didn't want pockets, so that's why I got it without. But it really was pretty simple to assemble and was easy for someone like me who struggles to put together, so you can probably do it. So I'm super excited to have this piece now in my classroom. Right, so I just got done importing all of these stacks into my Excel sheet for my classroom library binder that I'm putting together. So I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. So I have about 5 sheets going right now, and I'm trying to do it all by genre right now. So right now I have fiction as the first one. So here's kind of my list. I did try to group series together, so I've got the Stink books together, I've got the Junie B. Jones, Dear Dumb Diary, and then down here is kind of miscellaneous, just kind of random books that don't really go with anything else, but this is just kind of my fiction. I think it's also more of my realistic fiction, if I'm being more specific. Over here, I've got just kind of some different groups as well. I've got a 3rd grade section just because I've got a bunch of 3rd grade titled books and they're not even all in there yet, so that'll be fun. And then here we've got mysteries, so I've got the Capital Mysteries, the Boxcar Children, and then just kind of, again, some miscellaneous ones that don't really have a specific group. I just got The Last Kids on Earth. I haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited to add that to my library. And then this page has historical fiction, so I've got my I Survived series, and then I've also got some adventure, so the Bailey School kids are here as well. And then finally, my nonfiction, and trust me, I have way more, I just haven't gotten to putting everything in here yet. So this is kind of just my rough start on everything, but I am in the process of trying to get all those lovely books put into this computer so that I can make a binder, and my kids, if they want to find a specific book, they can come to see if I have it and how many copies I have and all that good fun stuff. So this is what I've been hard at work on. Nothing too super exciting, but something that needs to get done and that I've been working on for a while. So I am excited for this to be done. Hello and good morning. I am on my way out to school today. I vlogged last week a little bit while I was there. And I just didn't have that much footage, so I figured I'd just continue on from where we left off. So that video didn't really have a natural end, so I'm just jumping back in to let you know that I'm heading to school to work on some things and get some things done. So I will see you guys once I get there. Friends, so I am at school now, and I've been working for a little bit and was on the phone with some of my coworker, teacher friends, catching up in some things. So I've been working while I've been talking with them, so I want to show you what I've gotten done. So I got these bins from the Target Dollar Spot, and I've been wanting to label them all year. Never got around to it, so I'm doing that now. I cut out with my Cricut some labels, so I've got these markers here, the pencils as well. And then I have this bin, and all throughout the school year, I would put the books that we read together, our read-alouds, in this bin, and it was at the end of my classroom library, and the students could just go and grab books and reread them whenever they had free time and reading time. So I just labeled this, again, meant to do this all school year and just never got around to it, but I love how it turned out. I think it's so cute. So I'm gonna show you how I label my bins. A coworker sent me the link on Amazon to getting this transfer tape, because for so long I would just take each letter from the Cricut and put the letter on piece by piece, and I just struggled with that because it was never straight and it would frustrate me a lot. So I got this transfer tape, so it makes it so much simpler for labeling different miscellaneous items. So right here I have a couple that I've already done that I'm going to stick on some bins, but I'm just going to kind of show you how it works. So here I have crayons. This label here, it's kind of hard to see. And first you have to peel off the top layer. So I'm going to do that and try to show you guys. Okay, so I got you flipped around. So basically you have to just pull off this top layer, which is what I'm trying to do right now. My nails thankfully are long, so it makes it a little bit easier. So basically I separated this from the back paper, and I'm gonna pull off the front vinyl, if that makes sense, and keep each letter on the back paper like so. Sorry, this is kind of hard to show you. So I'm doing that now. All right. Ooh, that came off much simpler. Oh, I lost my C. Oh no. All right, hold one moment. Okay, I'm back. I got the C put back on, and I pulled off those little middle parts to the A and the O. And it's funny that I'm actually showing you how to do this, because my coworker literally just FaceTimed me to show me how to do it. So I did not know until this moment, but I'm showing you in case you are curious and you want to use it as well, because we gotta stick together. So got my lovely large transfer tape, and I swear this is gonna last me my whole teaching career because it is large and in charge. So I'm gonna peel off a piece for my crayons, like so. Just cut this baby off, and then you take the transfer tape, sticky side down obviously, and I'm just gonna put that on top of my label. So I just stuck it right on top. And I am just being thorough, so I'm taking my scissors, the edge, and just scratching on to make sure that it's sticking to the transfer tape. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Whoa. All right, here we go. I'm doing this one-handed. So this is what I've been doing just to make sure that the transfer tape is really getting the letters, the vinyls transferred over. So hold on, I'll be back. So here we go. So I'm gonna peel off the back. Really simple and easy, and there is my label. So now I'm gonna take my crayon bin, which is the orange. Lovely. And I'm gonna stick this on here. Try to center it as best as I can. So see, I've got that guy on there. And kind of rub again, and I was using my scissors as well before. And then you just take the edge, and so you just take the edge and pull, and you have your label. Nice and easy, so much more simple, and you know, more thorough than pulling each letter off individually and sticking it on. And it's a big time saver as well. So that's my little tutorial for you guys. I literally just learned how to do it. So it's making this process go much quicker, and I have one more left, my glue sticks. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, there she is. Now all of my bins are beautifully labeled and I just feel better and more organized, and they can go back in there. Shelf over there. So I'm super excited. It just makes me feel better and more put together in my classroom when things are labeled and just look pretty, you know, just feels nice. So yep, got these other two over here, and I'm gonna go stick all of these guys back in their cabinet. All of those bins now are back in their lovely shelf, and I just feel so good to close this space and know that my supplies are organized. So love that. Okay, so now I'm gonna find out if the grammar language wall pieces I got from Hello Fifth will fit into this little storage bin, and I'm really hoping that they will. So you guys are gonna find out with me. If not, I'll have to return it and find a different storage bin that will hopefully work for me. So I keep all of my bulletin board supplies in one of the pink tubs from Michael's. These are on sale right now for $4.99. So if you like these, go and get them. They're the scrapbook bins, but I have a lot of them. I like to store my read alouds in them, but I also am using just one of these for all my bulletin board supplies. So the bulletin boards I switch out. All right, sorry, I got cut off because I had a phone call, but the bulletin boards I use throughout the year are all stored here, which makes it just really simple. Grab this. I know all my bulletin boards are in here. I don't have to really sift through anything, so love that. And I also, I'll just show you kind of what I do. I get these big gallons from the kids at the beginning of the year, so I used a couple of these. So this is a bulletin board that's for August or September, and this is my We're All Wonders bulletin board. So I labeled it with the month so I knew what I was looking for. This is for February. This is my pizza one. I think it's like what you have a pizza in my heart, something like that. So got this from Michelle on TPT. I will link it below because it's real cute. All right, so back to finding out about these language pieces. Keep getting distracted. It's fine, it's fine. So, oh, okay. I really hope this works. Oh my goodness. All right. I feel like I need music in the background again because I'm just sitting here trying to open this bin and struggling. All right, here we go. So here she looks like. All right. The moment of truth. Oh my lantern. Be right back. Wow, I am embarrassed by how long that took me. So basically, it's like this, and it has a really tiny flip that you have to switch. I don't know why I struggled so much with that, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Ah, they fit! Yay! So, I'm so excited. So for now, what I printed and laminated, I did the nouns, and then throughout the year, we start to get more specific with common nouns and proper nouns. So I got those printed and laminated already just so that they were ready to go. Obviously we got the verbs. They're yellow. I did yellow. Sorry. You can choose whatever colors you want to do. We have color paper at school, so I just kind of went through and found my favorite pieces, my favorite colors. Adjectives, and we did some adverbs. I also did conjunctions because we teach that pretty early on in the school year. And then I did the figurative language pieces. We don't get super deep into figurative language yet in 3rd grade. They definitely learn about idioms, and they kind of briefly learn about them, but we don't spend extensive time. But I thought it would be good to at least have one for each. That way, if it does come up, we can learn it on the spot, and it'll be good. So this is what I have all ready to go, and they fit so nicely. I'm so excited. So these are the pieces that I have so far. I'm definitely going to add more. Sorry guys, I'm definitely going to add more throughout the school year, but for right now, this is what we're going to start with, and I'm so excited. So then we close it, and there they are. My organizational heart is very happy right now and very pleased with myself. So I'm glad I could eyeball it well, and I found one that would fit these guys. So glad to have this ready to go for the school year. All that I need to do now is get my board ready for it. So that will come. Definitely not doing that today, but we will get there. So anyway, this is the front, and it opens up, and there they are. I'm so excited. All right, now I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do next. I might go because I don't know if there's anything else really today that I can get done. I could go through some of my library books and add those to the binder that I'm currently making, but I don't know that I have the energy for it right now because it's just a lot. But maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I will let you guys know if I decide to or not. So I'm gonna kind of look around the room, see what else I want to do today, and I'll let you guys know after I evaluate. Okay, so I said I was done with these grammar pieces, but I lied because I decided I'm gonna go through now and put the magnetic tape on each of the pieces so that they're ready to go, just so I don't have to come back and do that later on. As I add the pieces, I'll have to do that, but for now, I'm just gonna get the main pieces done that we'll need at the beginning of the school year. We're ready to go. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll check back in. I just finished. So each piece has the little magnetic tape on the back, so I can stick that to the chalkboard nice and easily. So got all of those done, and it feels good to not have to worry about that any longer. Love my growing pile of scraps, which these, look at this, they stick. It's the worst trying to get these in the trash can because they just want to stick all over me. Look. So I'm going to attempt to get all of this thrown in the trash can. But after this, I might head home and get some lunch. I'm a little hungry. I might do some books. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if my head is in it for the books right now today. I might have to put that off until next time because it is an undertaking and it will take me a while. But I don't know. We'll see. If not, I'll say bye to you guys soon. But for now, I'm gonna throw all this trash away and get this put on my bulletin board. I love it. So excited. See, look at all those magnetic pieces. Love it. All right, so now I'm on the floor and I am going to be putting away some of my manipulatives. Another storage thing that I just didn't really get around to this year, something extra more so too, because my manipulatives did come in a nice big bin, but I want to put them into smaller bins and section them off by different categories. So I got these bins from Target. They're currently on sale. It was $5 for all these bins, and they're beautiful pink. You know, I love a beautiful pink. So they're this blush pink, and they are Sterilite bins. They're they are this big. So I'm gonna put all of my manipulatives sectioned out. So I have some clocks, some fraction strips, and I'm just gonna separate them out by those different manipulatives. So I'm excited to do that. My manipulatives came in this big tub, which is nice, and I don't mind it, but I think just it'll be easier access for me to go to one specific bin and know exactly what I'm grabbing versus having to kind of sift through here to find the things that I need. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so I just finished organizing and separating out all of my manipulatives, so I'm just going to kind of quickly walk through what I did. So first up, I have these 2-color counters, and they're individually packaged, which I love. It makes it really easy for the kids to run back to their seat, use them, bring them back without really losing any, and knowing who they belong to because it's one bag. So got that in my first bin. Next I have my clocks, which I love. I just actually got some more of this type of clock just because I like that when you move the minute hand, the hour hand moves with it, and so it helps them to really gain that understanding with the hour to minute hand and how they correlate and work together. But I also have these little paper ones too, so those are nice as well. So got those. Next up I have these color tiles, again individually packaged, which we love. Makes it very simple for kids to grab and use, so I've got those. And then finally, my fraction strips, because we love fraction strips in 3rd grade. So got these guys, and I actually have more on my community supply table, which is really nice. I have about a set for each kid, which really made it nice during testing time with fractions, because they each could have their own bag during our fraction test, which was nice. So we love fraction strips. So got all of that done, and I actually have an extra bin, so I know I will find use for it, because we always could use more storage bins. So, all right, there she is. I just love it. I can't wait to get labels on these. It'll look so good. So now I just need to find a place to store this big guy, which I'm sure I'll find somewhere to put that. So I'm super excited. I also, in this big box over here, I have a new, it's one of those 4 storage 4 cube organizers. And so it's gonna go along this wall over here, and the kids can sit on top, which I love. It's just an extra sitting space for them to read and just to kind of move around the room. So I might, in one of those underneath, when we are working with a certain manipulative, just have it there so the kids can easily access that. So super excited. Gonna get that guy put together hopefully today. So I will catch up with you guys a little later. Okay, so here it is. It's gonna go right about here, which is underneath my stations wall area. I'm gonna store some things underneath, and then I like it just as a bench seating for the kids, another space for them to use around the room. So I gotta kind of figure out some logistics with these plugs and everything, but this is about where it's gonna be, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm doing some more labeling. I forgot that I had emailed myself some documents because on my work computer I don't have the fun fonts downloaded, so I made some on my personal computer and then emailed them to myself as a PDF so I could print them at school. So I made these little labels, 6-1 writing traits. I got this I got a class decor pack by Teach Create Motivate. It's her floral decor pack, and she gives you so you can customize them too. So I just put the label on. I didn't make this whole thing. So to clarify that, I just put the label. I put the, you know, the words on it. She made the decor that I love so much. I think it's beautiful. So I'm gonna add these to some things. So I'll turn you around and show you. This is my bin that I'm gonna store my 6-1 writing trait books in. So I'm just gonna stick this guy right on top there. That way if it's resting on something, I can see when I pull to it. And then I'm also gonna stick one right here. That way when I see it, if it's stacked in one of my cabinets or shelves, yada yada, I can see it as well. So I'll have one on top and one there just so it's easy to access. Also switching up this sign here. This was kind of just a fun little reminder for them as they're turning their work in to show their thinking. And my turn-in system last year was this. I had these 3 bins and they would level themselves. So they turn in their paper in whichever bin they felt like they were at. Either they needed help and they didn't understand, they've almost got it, and then they've got it. But this year I'm kind of switching things up, and I'm just gonna have this bin as the turn-in bin. And the I've got this is just gonna kind of be an encouragement and an affirmation for them as they're turning their work in. And so what I'm doing is I am going to have them on their paper or whatever they're turning in, they're gonna write 1, 2, 3, or 4, and they will level themselves that way. On our standards, the kids are actually familiar with this anyway. On our report cards, for each standard, we level the kid, level the student with a 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this helps the parents to kind of see where they're at. And so they are pretty familiar with this anyway. So I thought this would be nice just for them to quickly write wherever they think they are and then to turn it in. I think that will limit maybe some hesitation with the other bins, just so other students aren't seeing where the kids think they are, and that's maybe a little bit more personal for them. So I thought that might be a better way for them to level themselves as they're turning their work in. So I'm gonna see how this goes, and I'll let you guys know. I think it's okay to switch things up and to try new things, so that's what I wanna do. So I'm really excited, and I will, like I said, update you guys as the school year begins on how this system is working. But I am kind of excited to try something new. I think as a first year teacher, I've learned which systems worked really well and which I can adjust, and this is one that I just want to kind of switch up, and if it doesn't work, I can change it again. So that's the beauty of it. But I'm excited for this frame from the Dollar Tree, which I love that. It was $1. So nice way of saving some money. I love the Dollar Tree. A lot of things in my classroom actually have come from there storage wise. Okay, so I'm gonna do the last thing that I think I'm gonna do for today, and then I'm gonna head out to go get some lunch. A late lunch. It's about 3 o'clock. I got here around 10, but I did eat a pretty good breakfast. So I've been held over pretty well, but I'm starting to get hungry again. So I did just print off some labels for my library books. I have seen this whole idea floating around. I can't really remember who originated it, and I will try to find it. If not, I'm sorry. But if I do, I'll find it in the bottom. But basically what I did was I put Miss Schmidt's Classroom Library, Read It, Love It, Return It. I know a lot of people do these stamps. And I would do a stamp, but this is just easier for me. I was gifted a ton of labels that were just left over from the last teacher and even from my mom's office. So I am okay with doing the labels just because they were already provided for me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to label some books, and then I think I'm going to head out. So I'll show you guys some of the books I label, and then I'll probably head out from here. So talk to you in a minute. Okay, I lied. I'm doing one more thing. So I have these bins, which are all of my Wonders small group reading books and vocabulary cards. So I'm going to go through and label all of them. That way it's easier for me to know which is which. I found these labels on TPT for free, so I will link those below if you're interested and you use Wonders, the reading curriculum. So I'm going to go through and label all of those, and I think that'll be really nice. Today has definitely been an organizing and labeling day. I did just go through all of these and declutter and reorganize those because they were a little messy, if I'm being honest, but didn't think that was really a fun process you guys wanted to see. So I'm going to do this really quick and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Hey, and it's done. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but this just makes my heart skip a beat. I love organization and organizing things, and I think this will just be so nice when I open it up. I don't have to really think. I can just grab and get the bin that I need. So I do have a couple other things in here. I have these solo cups, which I use for at the beginning of the year for team building. We do the building towers with those. I have some lights that go up during Christmas time, and then I've got some Valentine supplies. Got to find room where you can. So that's where they belong for now. So I'm loving how this space looks. It'll just be so nice to open up these cabinets and see that, you know, I love it. Okay, anyway, moving on. I'm gonna do a few more things and then head out because I'm getting real hungry. Okay, I am finally heading out. I told myself I was gonna leave at 3. It's now 3:30, but I could just spend forever in this classroom. I've been here since 10. I could spend all my hours here because I just truly love being here, and the list just goes on and on. I swear it never ends. There's always something else I could be doing, but I am being good and I am making myself leave even though I want to stay because there's another project I found, but I will leave that for the next time I'm here. So I am gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and just know that you're always welcome here to learn and grow alongside with me. I'm always gonna be learning and growing as an educator. It never stops. So again, I just thank you for watching and thank you for supporting me. I hope you have a great rest of your day whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is my first and second day back in the classroom, and it's been so fun. But I will see you guys when I'm here next time. So have a great rest of your day.